Okay, hi everyone. In this video I'll be showing you how to change the oil for a 2004 Acura TSX 6-speed manual. Here are all the items I have. I have a bunch of towels, rags, just for the floor in case things get messy, which they will, for even a basic job like this. I have a jack stand to jack with the car. I'm going to be using a cross wrench also, just so I can get the right wheel off for better access for the oil filter. Some people don't do this, but I prefer to, since I don't want to struggle in getting to the oil filter, which is in a tricky location on these cars. Next, I have a socket wrench with a 17mm for the drain bolts. Next up is my ghetto solution for draining the oil. I can get an oil drain pan, which would make the job easier and easier for me to recycle the oil, but this will do for now. I have the funnel, which will be used to put in a new oil. The TSX uses about 4.2 to 4.4 quarts of oil, so I'm going to use a little bit over 4. And lastly, I have the genuine Honda oil filter. These A01 models are better than the A02 models, and these are hard to find. I got this on eBay. First thing you want to do is you just have this oil cap loosened. You don't have to take it off, but just have it loosened. Next thing for me, while the car is still on the ground, is to loosen each of these bolts. That way when you jack the car up, the wheel can be taken off easily. Okay, so now I have the car jacked up and the wheel off. And as you can see, the oil filter right there in white is within access. Much easier than if I were to reach from underneath the car. I also have my rag set up right here, and also my container to capture the oil. So the next step is to loosen the drain bolt with the 17mm. I've already done that. Ignore this plastic piece right here. I bought the car like that, so it's kind of jacked up. Now the next step is to carefully loosen this and have the oil drain out. This is the messy part. Okay. And make sure it's in the right position. Alright, there you go. Perfect. Minimal mess. Okay, with my oil filter tool, I was able to loosen the oil filter, and now I just have to remove it completely with my hands. So the next thing we want to do before we put the oil filter in is to get it pre-lubed. I'm going to just put a little bit of oil along the rim and the edge of it to get it a little oiled up. What I like to do is put a little bit less than a cap just all over it like this. Yeah. And just kind of spread it around a little bit. Alright, now it's ready to go in. Alright, screw it in nicely. Just give it a good firm hand tighten. No need to over torque it. Every time you do an oil change, make sure to use a new washer. Luckily the Honda oil filter I bought came with one, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it on before I put back the drain bolt. So now I'm hand tightening the bolts, and I'm going to finish it off by using the socket to tighten it, but not to over torque it. Alright, that looks good enough. And now finally, my favorite part, to put in the oil. Alright, and we are done. Let's see how she sounds. Thanks for watching.